say hello.
Look at him.
Am I supposed to walk away afterwards?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my boyfriend Zach.
Hello there.
So weird.
Huh?
So today we're gonna be doing a kind of, I don't even know what it is, zombie makeup tutorial. It's really just the mouth. So it's kind of easy, wasn't that expensive to recreate. So are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Yes, I'm ready.
We actually already did it. You can tell, you can see the blood on his shirt.
No, I'm not ready.
And his face is all stained red because of the blood, all the blood I put on him. But yeah, so let's just go get right into the tutorial. So let's get started. So what I do to kind of start with the structure of the lifted skin around the mouth area, or the ripped up skin around the mouth area, is I go ahead and I put painter's tape down. This tape is probably the best tape to use, I've found anyways, for this kind of thing, just because it doesn't pull at the skin very hard. Now the edges you will have to put a little bit of liquid latex down on, because sometimes the edges of the painter's tape don't really stick to the skin very well. And just be careful if you do have any hair around that area, that you try not to put a ton of latex on the hair, or any at all, because latex can be very rough on hair, sometimes ripping it out. So just try to be careful and mindful of that. Next, I'm taking some scissors and I'm just kind of cutting the tape so it doesn't look so clean. The lines don't look so clean, so it looks more like, we just ripped our skin or tore our skin or whatever. Now this step is not very necessary, but I did take some foundation and put it over the painter's tape just to kind of help cover it up and conceal it a little bit better. But again, you don't really have to do this step because we're going to cover the tape with toilet paper anyways. So now I'm going in with some toilet paper and putting that over the tape with some liquid latex as well. This will help to conceal the tape a little bit better, as well as build up more of a skin-like thickness and texture. Okay, next I'm taking a foundation again, and I am just covering up the toilet paper. I did cover the toilet paper a little bit more with liquid latex just to make it more of a harder surface, so the toilet paper wouldn't rip so easily. Then I went ahead and put some black face paint down just to kind of give us a nice base, and I'm taking the Ben Nye color wheel and putting some red down as well, just to kind of give us a nice base for the whole look. I took some thick blood from Mehron, and I am putting this all around the toilet paper and tape, as well as in the inside of the mouth. We use a lot of blood just to kind of conceal everything, so I go in with this same thick blood and another blood several different times in this video. Now be sure to not only cover the tape with some blood and paint, but as well the skin around the tape, just to kind of conceal everything and make sure everything kind of blends in with the rest of the face pretty easily. So I'm taking some, I can't remember what this is called, but I will put it on the screen, but it is from Mehron. It's a little runnier blood. And I'm taking that, and I am just putting this all over the face, pretty much just to kind of create more textures and make it look more dimensional and everything. I did put a towel over his shirt. It didn't really even do anything because I got blood on his shirt anyways, but I think the blood doesn't come out of cloth or clothing, so just be careful. I went back in with scissors, and I am just kind of tearing up the edges of the skin just to make it look a little bit more torn and realistic. And then I'm going back in with the color wheel and some dark red colors, and I am just putting that a little bit more around the face just to give it more dimension and cover up any spots that I missed. Again, I'm just gonna, keep going back and forth between different products just to make it, make sure I covered all my bases and make sure it looks very dimensional. Went back in with the blood again, the runnier blood. Okay, so I went in with some Mehron SynWax. Basically, this is just like a sticky wax that you can mold pretty much into any shape that you would like. So I'm using this to form the gums of the mouth. And then I took some teeth, fake teeth. How I made this was I took fake acrylic nails, just the white ones that you can find, and I took some brown and yellow paint and I just painted right over top of it, and it makes it look like really realistic teeth. I did cut them down as well into teeth shape. It didn't take me that long, but it really does make the teeth look very realistic. So I just went ahead and did that to the top and the bottom. SynWax is it's easier if you have, I found that if I have a little bit of warm water on my fingers, it's easier to spread the SynWax out. So you can do that so it won't stick to your fingers as much. But yeah, just make sure you mold the SynWax down and blend it into the skin really nicely, and there's no harsh lines or anything like that. Then I went back in with some tools and everything to kind of blend the SynWax into the skin a little bit more. Then I took a little bit more liquid latex from Mehron, and I just kind of glued down some of the tape to the gums just to hide. There were some spots that were a little bit that I couldn't get the way I wanted, so I wanted to hide it, so I just glued a little bit of that tape down. Then I went back in with some blood and covered up the gums so it looks all natural. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the whole entire look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys, if you guys recreate this, please tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys will have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.